The best gift you can give to yourself before marriage is having a very deep conversation with your partner before that marriage happens. Why am I saying this? I think this is what thing they should also incorporate when they are taking people in these marriage counseling classes. Yes, both partners are supposed to discuss about life after marriage. Would a woman be a stay-at-home mom? Or will she be working? Will she want to give birth immediately after marriage? How about the finances? How is it going to be? Because you see, this issue of what do you bring to the table I think is because of lack of communication before marriage. When you marry, eventually you give birth, you have to start nurturing that child, especially when you just finished school or just finished the course or something, then you marry. It is not easy for you to understand what to do if you don't have a lot of support system. I don't mean spousal support system, because definitely your husband will be going to work. He's the main provider, the breadwinner of the family, so he has to go to work. So even if he's supporting you just for some time that he's around or when he's available or less busy. When I mean support, I mean maybe family support, or you have someone in-house helping you out before you could think of doing something else. In the case where you don't, and maybe you are not so lucky in having that kind of support system, that is where the problem begins. That is where you hear, what do you bring to the table? Before you get married, simply do this. What will I do after I get married? Or after we get married? Am I going to start having babies? Or am I going to build a career? Or if I want to be an entrepreneur, am I going to set up a path for myself? If I want to be a businesswoman, am I going to start up my business, give it a year or two before I start bringing in babies, maybe for me to be able to understand how my business works, and then look for somebody to put there while when I take in, because a lot of hormonal changes happens. These are the main things that is supposed to be asked before getting married, so that you will know that this is the decision that we have made, that you are going to stay home and take care of the kids. So anything you want, you ask from me and I will give it to you. So it wouldn't be like, what have you been doing? You are just at home. You've not been doing anything. Blah, 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 blah. The work that it entails to take care of children, nobody can ever pay you for that particular sacrifice. It is a sacrifice that it is, when I mean worthless, I don't mean it doesn't have value. No. You can't place a value. You can't place any amount for you to pay to any mother. It is a selfless kind of job. So if what a woman can offer is just to be a mother and take care of the children and the home, she's bringing more than enough to the table. If you want to, I want her to bring more to the table apart from being a mother, that should be discussed before marriage. That should be discussed before marriage, not after marriage. You don't get to say that. Because let me tell you something. Every woman wants to go out there and make a change. Every woman wants to be a boss of her own. Every woman would love to earn money for herself and use it the way she likes. Then, if she deprives herself of all that just to be a good mom, because of lack of support, because I don't see why somebody will have every support and not have something to do. It's not possible. There is always something tying a woman down. So if a woman can do all that, it is enough of things that she's bringing to the table. That alone is a full mountain of stuff that she's bringing to the table. If you do not want that for your woman, ask her this question. Build a plan and follow it through, so that everybody will be able to earn something for themselves without feeling like the other person is having a rest while the other one is out there hustling. There is no rest in motherhood. There is no rest. There is no proper rest when you become a mother. So please, stop asking, what do you bring to the table? Stop. Going through that labor ward, delivery stage, pregnancy stage, nurturing stage, midnight cry stage is enough. Even the body changes is enough of what a woman can bring to the table. If she doesn't bring anything more, apart from all that, she has brought more. She has brought enough for it. That is a mountain of plenty what she's bringing to the table. So make sure you discuss this before you go ahead and start having babies. Discuss what you want for yourself as a woman. Take charge of your life. Take charge of the things that you want for yourself before you start giving birth. A word is enough.